Rodgers was going to be here today because she was in California, but she managed to catch an earlier flight. And although she had sent a letter in response to an invitation, she's here tonight. And I think it'd be wonderful, Mary, if you would just give us a reminiscence of Marshall. Mary Rodgers.
As everybody in here knows, especially Dean, I don't play the piano half as well as he does. I don't play the piano at all, really. So, and I didn't think I'd be able to be here, and I'm glad I am. Marshall was a very difficult person. We all knew that. And for a moment, I thought, I don't know if I want to go to a thing about Marshall or a thing for Marshall. And Johnny Meyer called and he said, "Can you be there?" And I said, "No, I can't. I'm on this plane." And there was this hostile silence. So he said, "Well, would you at least write something?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I can do that." So I sat down and I wrote a little something for somebody to read. And as I was reading it, I thought, oh shit, he really was an absolutely extraordinary man. So I'll read you what I wrote, and that's it. I'm not singing or anything, aren't you glad? Oh, Marshall, you were such a genius, a maniac, a slob, a darling, a tortured soul, a joyful nut, stubborn, bossy, meddlesome, multifaceted, generous, forgiving, charming, outrageously funny, ruthlessly honest with yourself and everyone else. Not a mean bone in your emaciated body, filthy tempered when thwarted. You were the first person ever to hire me. You dragged me to Tamament and made my career. You adored my children, and they you. You were, God knows, unique. Finally, and I don't know whether this is good or bad for the Jews, there will never be anyone like you again. You drove me nuts sometimes, but I did love you in our various ways. We all did.